Up here, a top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gamecocks offense will get first crack at it here. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He wants to throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. With the catch, it's Albert. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
South Carolina, 7. West Virginia, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Running to the left. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Creates a little space. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Albert. At the 45, on his way. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Locke. Got his man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Up-tempo for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Punt is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Power football with the run. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And breaks into the open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Mountaineers are in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pulls it in.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20.
Down, West Virginia.
Handoff from the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's locked. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to bully their way in. That That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, West Virginia. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed and so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking left. And the timing just a hair off.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. On the ground, it's Sharp. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
That makes the score South Carolina 28, West Virginia 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
West Virginia 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Luck. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete to the right. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets it to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the stick.
And he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
He'll field the punt. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Makes the catch. It's Tompkins. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Gamecocks look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to... Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll return it from around the 50. And the returner is stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working.
There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rushes on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in. It's Tompkins. And he's wrestled to the ground.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's locked. Pocket breaking down. Got him downfield. And he's still running after the move. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Albert. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the pummeling has started.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Locke. Fires to the tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But
intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And this safety is a... He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to buy time. Touchdown, South Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
South Carolina.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Coming out with it, it's Jordan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Can't connect on his first throw.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute daily.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
691, Gators far. Here we go.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Looking for space. It's Albert. Runs through a tackle. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Grab near the marker. It's Tompkins. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal.
South Carolina.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it in the middle. It's moved. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Racing to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
West Virginia.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabs it in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mountaineers with myriad after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
West Virginia.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Let's go.
Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Hauls it in. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got game.
Quick release by the QB. And he crosses the goal line and gets a touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. to the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wideout trying to get it in. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking.